Anyone just shout it out for me. 76 degrees. Cool. So everyone should have all those steps written down. Just being able to refer back to these problems will be a big help to you.
That's all we got to do.
Yep, for this one, for this question, guys. Okay, flip over to example 2. Chris, I'm not going to ask you again. So step 1, Nicole, what are you trying to find? X, which is the inscribed angle. So this time we're looking for this guy. So that's the inscribed angle we're looking for. What do we know? Crystal?
We know 129, 172 outside of the
Right, okay, so this question is going to be a little bit different. So in this one, we know that the measure of this arc, that's a terrible circle. The measure of this arc right here, that's 129 degrees. And the measure of this arc right here is 172 degrees. But we need to know the measure of this intercepted arc, right? Because that's what we need to plug into our formula. So does anyone have any ideas how we're going to figure that out from these two numbers? Adam, but how are we gonna figure this out? What are the total? How many degrees are there in a circle?
360.
360.
Yeah.
So would you agree that 360 degrees, if we call this y, 129 plus 172 plus y is going to equal 360? Right? So everyone write that down. Under step 2, what do we know? Right. 360 equals 129 plus 172 plus y. Plus y. And everybody write y by this intercepted arc here on your drawing. Call that y. Look up to me when you're finished. If you have any questions, just raise your hand. I'm sure somebody else has the same question. What's up? For one, we're trying to find the inscribed angle. You're looking for the inscribed angle. So step 2, what do we know? We know that the outside of a circle is 360 degrees, and that this intercepted arc plus 172 plus 129 equals 360. So what is y? Who can solve for y? What are you going to do? What's up, Carlos?
Okay, so what I did was I added the like terms, so 129 and 172.
What'd you get?
301.
301.
Then I subtracted 301 from 360, and I got
59? Okay. So Carlos is telling us that y equals 59 degrees. Everyone go ahead and write that down. What's up?
But are we looking for the inscribed?
Right. But we need to know this to find the inscribed, right?
Yeah.
Follow? If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask them. Now is the time. So, just to recap, in order to find this inscribed angle, which is the question of the problem, we need to find this intercepted arc first. But we're not given the measure of that. So we need to use our deductive reasoning, right? And figure out what this is based on the total number of degrees in a circle. So y is 59 degrees. All right, so now that we know what the intercepted arc is, what formulas are we going to use? What formula? Which one?
The inscribed formula.
All right, inscribed angle equals 1/2 the intercepted arc. So everyone write that. Inscribed angle equals, or just x, you can write x. X equals 1/2 the intercepted arc. X equals 1/2 the intercepted arc. Okay, step 4, we got to plug in what we know. What do we know that the intercepted arc is? Carlos just told us.
No.
Huh? 59.
Yeah.
Right. Confident.
Okay.
So we know that the intercepted arc is 59 degrees. So if the formula we're using is inscribed angle equals 1/2 the intercepted arc, plug that in. 1/2 times 59 equals intercepted arc. What is it?
I don't know if it's right.
Just give me the
I'm done
29.5. That sounds right to me. X equals 29.5 for step 5. Cool? No? You missed 4? 4 is 1/2 times 59. Alright, that tornado drill took some of our time. So flip it over. Let's just skip the guided practice, go right to the independent practice. And those are all questions. Part A is determining which are inscribed angles. Remember that we said that all inscribed angles will look like this. Their vertices will be on the circle. All vertices will be on the circle. Hold on. Part B is answering questions just like the ones that we just did together. So go ahead and get started on those. I'm totally fine if you guys want to talk a little bit at your tables regarding these questions, but please do not let it get past the partner voice. I know we had to skip the guided practice because of the tornado drill, but yeah, I'll leave these equations up here. I'll erase this work though, because you guys should all have this work on your notes. Remember our definition of inscribed angle is an angle with its vertices on the ends of a circle. The definition is on the front of the notes. Go ahead and copy down those pictures. Start this first four for
Just don't understand it. How do I do the top part?
Alright guys, I'm passing out some paper, the exit ticket. And that's just doing this problem on the board. It's just like the one we did in the guided practice. The second one we did. Think about your steps. Make sure you put your name at the top of it. And since it's only one question, even if you're not 100% sure how to find everything, make sure you just show your work and I can give you partial credit. And you're going to look for X and you're going to look for Y. So, exit question is right here. I'll leave these formulas up for you. I want X equals, and I want Y equals. It's just like the second question we did together. Can you guys see all right? So give me show as much work as you can. And I can give you all the credit. Remember to put your name on the top too. Remember how we use these two numbers to get to where we needed to be. Alright, finish up. Just about out of time, try to finish up. Yeah, we switched it up today.
Fabulous Friday, fun day.
This one. Alright, you guys got 10 seconds.
He's open.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Everyone is finished with their exit ticket. Move now to your other packet that says inscribed angles. We already did the do now, so that's done then. Switch it over to the explore page.
Do I have all
You're looking
these?
for a page. You're looking for a page that has 3 circles on it. 3 circles. If you look on your table, you will notice our old friend, the protractor. It is your job with your table group to find the measures of all of the angles on this page. There are 7 of them. You have 5 minutes to do this. Work quickly. The first one has been done for you as an example. You need to write the angle name. So this angle is angle PQR. Write the angle name and however many degrees it is. So angle PQR is greater than 9,000 degrees would be the answer for that first one, if that is the measure. You may begin. So you're looking at the page with the 3 circles. Using a protractor, find the angle measures. Write them below. You now have 4 minutes.
You said 1 minute or 4?
0. 4.
Before that, a blank.
You need to make blanks. My protractor. These are our ninja stars for the day.
You were measuring like this? Or this is like degrees?
Measuring the degrees.
Or measure degrees?
Measuring the degrees.
I think so. Online.
Mhm.
You have to like extend them on.
Remember, if it is greater than 90, there is a different scale that you use. If it is less than 90, there is a different scale. Make sure your answer makes sense. have 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. This might be a time to divide and conquer with your table groups.
Do all three?
All 3.
Yeah.
All 7. All 7.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
I'm talking about all three.
Yes. All 3. All 3 circles, each angle inside each circle. There should be 7 angles total. All right, who has the first one? Raise your hand. Miss Lizzie.
95.
Angle PQR.
I got 45.
45. What about angle AOB? Somebody else. T.
On that angle, I got 45.
Uh-huh. On this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get something else for PQR?
Yeah.
What did you get for PQR?
30.
30. Did somebody else get anything different for PQR?
I got like 30, 35.
30 to 35? All right. These are all options. All right. STU. Who has it? 60?
No, it's 46.
46?
Yeah, STU is 46.
46? 60?
Like, well, yeah, 45, 46 range.
All right. SVU. Special Victims Unit.
I thought it was 93.
93 for Special Victims Unit.
Yeah.
Anyone disagree?
89.
89?
Special. It's, I watched it.
Law and Order.
You're right.
SVU. I heard 89, 93. What else? PAQ. 90.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving over here. PAQ. Who has it? I got 2 million. Am I right?
2 million.
2 million.
No.
Who has it? Everyone should be on your Explore page.
50.
50.
That's
50?
yeah, 50.
All right. PBQ? Different or the same?
Same.
Same. 50 again.
Nah, it's 55.
55.
Did you? I mean, yeah.
50 to 55.
Or
All right.
No,
I heard the same.
I'm listening right.
It's a while ago, I guess.
No,
That was
no.
correct.
Yeah, it's 50.
50.
Yeah, it is.
Last one. Last one. POQ.
P-O-Q. I mean, Scooby-Doo.
Person of question.
It's like,
People over quorum. POQ.
it's like 104, kind of, like 104 and all.
10, call it 100. All right, so looking at these, what do we notice?
They're all different.
This one, for PQR, when I measured it, I got 30. I got 30. 30 degrees. So is there a relationship here between PQR and AOB? 30 and 45?
Yeah.
What about this one? and SVU, what do we think? 45 and 90. What's 2 times 45? 90. What about the last one? Looking at PAQ, I know that one's 50. I know PBQ also is 50. POQ, POC, 100. Any guesses? Any guesses? Yeah, it's times 2. So what can we say is the relationship? What can we say is the relationship between an inscribed angle and what do we call this kind of angle? That comes from the center? Bad advice. What can we say? What can we say about this? This is the only important thing in your life right now. The central angle and this inscribed angle that we were just working on. Times 9,000?
No.
Times 2. So we just found that the central angle is 2 times the inscribed angle. So we're putting together what we learned yesterday and what we just went over this morning. So go ahead, flip over, key points. This is a review. We will go through this quickly. Everyone should be on the key points page. You should have your pencils in your hand. You should be writing these notes as I say them. You have 3 seconds to be on the key points page. 3, 6, 1. Pencils in hands. I need everybody's eyes on me. Everybody's eyes on me. I have Lizzie's eyes. I have Chris's eyes. I have Crystal's eyes. Everyone together. How many degrees are there in a circle?
360.
360. Ninjas. How many degrees are there in a circle? 360. Central angles come from what point of the circle? What point? The center. Central angles face in the center of a circle. We were talking about those yesterday, now we're talking about inscribed angles. So inscribed angles are formed by 3 points along the circumference of the circle. For example, this green angle here is an inscribed angle. We were just working with those several minutes ago. All heads up, all eyes up here. All heads up, all eyes up here. All eyes. Thank you. All right. So, looking at inscribed angles, here's a fun vocab word for those of us who love music. The legs of this angle are called chords. They are called chords. C-H-O-R-D-S. That needs to be written in your blank. Legs are chords from the vertex. Well, what's a chord? What is a chord? It is a line segment that joins any 2 parts of a circle. A line segment that joins any 2 parts of a circle. What about the vertex of an inscribed angle? We've been working with them a lot. Is it in the middle of the circle somewhere? Where's the vertex? Here? Negatron. It is not in the middle of the circle. It is along the circumference of a circle. If it was in the middle of the circle, that wouldn't work. So it has to be on one point of the circle. Looking down here, inscribed angles are how much of the measurement of the arc? 1/2. 1/2. That goes in your blank. That goes in the blank. We already learned how to solve for missing angle measures. So I'm looking at to solve for a missing angle measure and inscribed angles. What does the first bullet point say? Brandon, what does the first bullet point say?
5
find the measure of the intercepted arc?
Find the measure of the intercepted arc. Looking at that example, what's the measure of the intercepted arc? Kira? 90. That's exactly right. What do? Everyone in this room chose to be a ninja, which is perfect because we are unleashing our inner ninja. Cut it in half. That's the measure of our inscribed angle. We already know that. We're done. To go backwards, we already know how to do that too. Double it, give yourself a high five. You are done. Questions about inscribed angles? Anything that was confusing about last time? All right. Moving on to some practice. We are working in our groups for this practice. You have 10 minutes total. In 5 minutes, you need to have gotten to number 11. Which number do you need to have gotten to in 5 minutes?
Number 8.
Which number? Which number? 11. Which number? Which number? 11. 11. Work with your group. You know how to do these. 5 minutes. Ready, go. Work with your group. You're not going The first part, just write, is it inscribed? Yes or no?
What about number 6?
Number 6. Show me. Yeah, go over it. Yes, that is correct. What do you want to think? Hey, show me the work. It breaks my heart to see that there was work shown and then it was erased. I cry myself to sleep at night, looking at erased work, wondering why. Why? What's up, Rob? I'm so tired. What did you do to go from over here? you get from 115. So you did times 2 to get to 115. That's correct. No, that's right. That's right. We're looking at this one. Yes.
He's one at the bottom is good.
Ooh.
He's one at the bottom is good.
Oh, I know. Yes. We're gonna go over number 11. All right. Take 1 more minute. Finish whichever problem you are on. All right, my friend. Raise your hand if you have made it to number 11. All right.
Oh, I got the answer to number 11. Ooh. I got the answer to number 11.
What is that? That's all right.
What is it? I had a different answer. You want answer?
All right, we're gonna go over number 11.
Not do it.
Huh?
I want to do it.
You want to do it? All right. T is going to see if he can do number 11 for us. I need all eyes up here. In 3, 2, 1. I have Kiara's eyes. I have Isaac's eyes. I have Nicole's eyes. Looking at number 11. Looking at number 11 right here. How would we go about doing this, T?
Okay. I thought it was a triangle.
Mm-hmm.
The triangle is 180 degrees.
Cool.
So I added these two.
Uh-huh.
together. I got 108, 180 minus 108
Uh-huh.
is 72.
72.
So I got 72 right there. Trying to find for this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got 72 times 2. I got 144.
All right. X equals 144. X equals 144. That's a great way to do it. So look at this. Look at this figure. We have inside of this triangle, or inside of this circle, a triangle. Inside of the circle is a triangle. We know there's 180 degrees in a triangle, so we can figure out, using algebra, the measure of the missing angle, and use that to solve for our arc. That's a good way to do it. Is there any other way?
Yeah,
Any other way that you can see? What do you think, Lizzie?
I'll explain.
Looking here, what do we know? We're looking for this question mark. I need all eyes. This will be important for your test. All eyes. Thank you. All right. We know this measure, 39, that corresponds to this arc up here, DB. So we can write 39 there. We know this measure here is 69. So we can write 69 here. What do you have to do to get from an inscribed angle to the arc measure? What do you have to do to get from this 69 to a number that should go here? We have to multiply by 2. Multiply by 2. So if I have my circle, I have a triangle here. I have my triangle. And I know there's 69 here. And I know that there's 39 here. Somebody with a calculator, 2 times 39. 78. I know 78 goes here. Somebody with a calculator, 2 times 69. 138. So this measure of this arc right here is 138. 138. How many degrees are in a circle? 360. We know there's 360 degrees in a circle. We have 2 pieces here, 138 and 78. 138 plus 78. Somebody with a calculator, what does that equal? 138 plus 78. 'What is it? 216. 216 plus this arc, question mark, equals 360. What do we do now? Subtract 216 from how many sides? From both sides. What is 360 minus 216? 144. What is 216 minus 216? 0. What is our missing side? 144. Is that the same answer? T, is that the same answer that you got? Yep. 2 ways to do the same one. 2 ways to do the same thing. Let's look at the next one. Look at number 12. Everyone should be looking at number 12. Who has a guess? How do we tackle this one?
Oh, what number?
Number 12.
Was it 360? Was it 360 subtract 42?
360 minus, I'm sorry, 216.
216,
All right. Looking at number 12. What do we know? Which angle are we given? Which angle are we given? 12. We have 59. What else do we know? Great, 141. So we're looking at this circle. We have 59 on the inside, 59 on the inside, and we have 141. And we're looking for this measure. This measure. What else do we need to solve this? Because we already know that how many degrees are in a circle? Ninjas, how many degrees are in a circle? 360. We already know 141, so write that down. 141, we know that. What do we do now? Corbin, what do we do now?
Multiply.
Multiply. What do we multiply?
59 by 2.
By 2, why by 2?
And then you subtract by 3.
I'm sorry?
Then you subtract by 3.
Why do we multiply 59 by 2 though? All heads up, all eyes up here.
Then you must see
Heads up, all the way up.
the other angle.
Yes, so we're looking for this arc.
And you add
We're looking for arc WX, right? In order to find that, we have to multiply 59 by 2. Someone with a calculator. 118 plus 118. Do we have everything we need to solve? Yeah, we do. What do we do now? Who knows? Add them together. Someone with a calculator. 259 equals what? 360, because how many degrees in a circle? 360. All right. What do we do now? Subtract. Subtract 259 from how many sides? Both sides. Somebody with a calculator and a smile. 151. I need all eyes. This should be on everyone's page. 151.
101.
101. 101 equals this measure. So we know this one is 101 because 59 times 2 is what? 118. So all these three together add up to what? 360. 360. We're looking physical. Questions? Comments, concerns, thoughts, feelings, emotions? These are fast times. Look at number 13. Take 3 minutes. 3 minutes on number 13. Working in your table group. See if you can solve this in 3 minutes.